Failing is normal. Everyone fails from time to time, but it sucks when you don't get the result you want. You might even start to blame yourself and wonder why you're so weak and can't get things done. You might even start feeling helpless and that you're destined to always fail. Even though failing sucks, it's a part of the journey, and this video will go over how you can stop feeling like a failure. First off, you need to understand that even though the mindset that it's your fault can help you improve yourself, if taken too far, it can be dangerous. When you fail, there's always multiple factors at play. Some reasons why you failed are in your control, and some are not. If you're currently struggling to find a job, it could be because your resume isn't good enough, and also, it's a tough job market right now. This mindset that it's all your fault becomes dangerous when you start believing that you're broken or that something is wrong with you. When you start believing that something is wrong with you, you start going down a negative spiral where your mental health gets worse, and then you try again, only to fail again, and your mental health gets even worse. Instead of beating yourself up over your failure, take a step back and be kind to yourself. Acknowledge how you feel. It's okay to be disappointed or sad or irritated. Once you sort out your feelings, reflect on what you learned and how you can do better next time. Most people that keep failing don't have a motivation problem. They have a strategy problem. There's a saying that goes, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Every time you fail, you should reflect on what you learned and adjust your strategy or how you approach the problem next time. Second, get off social media. Social media is one of the worst places to go after you fail. Picture this. You just got rejected after a date, and then you scroll through social media and see all these happy couples. You would feel so much pain and jealousy. Social media is like an iceberg. You only see what's above the water and not what's under. You don't know how many times that other person has failed, or all the hard work they put in to get what they have. You don't see all the struggles they might be going through. You only see success, and your brain gets tricked into thinking that everyone has what you want. Whenever you fail, make sure not to go on social media until you feel better. Otherwise, you'll feel like a massive failure. It's human nature to compare ourselves to other people, and it's not something you can easily stop. It's much easier to just stay off social media until your mental health is in a better place. Next, think about all the times you succeeded. The beauty of failure is that it teaches you gratitude and how to be kind to yourself. Think of someone that never failed before. They never have to work hard, and everything falls into their lap due to their talent and connections. They only know how it is to be comfortable, and they take everything for granted since they never failed before. They never had to pull themselves back up and redefine themselves. When you think about the times you succeeded after experiencing failure, you get to remind yourself that you're awesome and you aren't worthless. If you're really feeling down, you might make the mistake of thinking you don't have anything to be proud of. In times like these, look at the little things. Let's say you failed to do something and you feel worthless and lazy. Think about some of the little things you do that prove you aren't lazy. Maybe you woke up early and cleaned your room today. That proves you aren't the worthless and lazy person you think you are. If you're still struggling to think of a time you did something good, you can ask friends and family. They'll have memories of times where you inspired them or made them feel good, and they'll be willing to remind you of those times to make you feel better. Finally, you need to understand failure isn't always failure. I know you probably heard the phrase, the road to success is filled with failure, but I want you to look at another perspective. Failure opens the road to different and better opportunities. Did you know a lot of famous inventions were made from researching something completely different? Take the modern microwave oven for example. American engineer Perry Spencer was originally developing some other system that would mass-produce compact cavity magnetrons, which are the core components of a microwave. This system was supposed to be used to detect enemy aircraft and ships during World War II. He soon discovered the food heating capabilities of the compact cavity magnetrons by accident, and then went on to run experiments and tests to create the microwave. Perry might have failed in his original goal, but he ended up doing something much better. Maybe you got fired from your job and you feel like a failure. Try to look at it from this perspective. Now that you got fired, you can look for a better job that fulfills you more, or maybe even try to make a living off what you're truly passionate about. At the end of the day, the pain from failure will always be there. No one likes failing after all, but if you do all the things mentioned in this video, the feeling of failure won't be as painful, and you can use it to improve yourself and be even better. How do you handle failure? Leave a comment below and check out the video on the end screen on how to restart your life if that is something you're struggling with.